So I just walked into Foods for Less. I just need to come in here and grab one or two things. But the store is damn near empty. There's hardly anybody in here, see? And it's the first of the month. I mean, this lady was like, I don't mean to be mean, but I'm glad it's like this because I just came in here to get two things. I'm telling you, these grocery stores is empty. The first of the month, this is the Foods for Less on 87th, baby. This place be cracking.
Hey, fuck you on? Well, damn. I was wondering when y'all are gonna open up. It's been a month. I don't care if it's been a year. We closed, boy. There's literally a open sign right behind you. That's for Argentina. That ain't even for y'all. What do you want? Argentina? There's people out here about to starve. Hold on, there must be some give a fuck on my face. Did I get it off? You just keep paying them damn taxes, cause we splurge on us and other people, but not y'all. It doesn't even make sense. You damn right it don't make sense. It make dollars. And you know who else make dollars? Billionaires. You getting on my nerve. You know what? We finna start taxing air. Yeah, 20 cents a breath. Don't breathe too hard. You're gonna be broke.
Food was still cheap. I can guarantee you food was cheap. I remember eating at fast food restaurants off the dollar menu all the time because I had an eviction. I had to move to a garage. I lived in a garage for a while. I didn't have a fridge or any type of cooking appliances, so I just ate off of dollar menus. I ate at McDonald's 3 times a day off the dollar menu, or Taco Bell. Arby's had dollar food back then. Like, all the places that are $10 now for a freaking sandwich or something were $1 back then for everything. Food in the grocery store was also cheap. And this time around, everything's expensive. This one's gonna go different than all the other recessions. It's an affordability crisis this time. It's not just, oh, we messed up on some subprime loans and now we gotta, it's none of that. This is an affordability crisis. People cannot afford to do anything, yet alone even just pay for essentials right now. So I don't know how it's gonna go. I just know that back then, at least we got to eat, you know?
What's up, guys? Welcome back. Have you seen the stores lately? Walmart empty, right? Malls are empty, restaurants are empty, and it's not even that people don't want to shop, they literally can't, right? No SNAP benefits, no EBT, no spending power, right? I mean, when the money stops, the economy stops, and this is the reality, right? Let's watch these clips and really sit with what this means for everyday Americans, right? Credit goes to all original creators. Let's get into it.
Listen, oh my God, y'all, listen. I just ran into the grocery store. I just got back home and I wasn't thinking. And I realized when I was in there that I was just walking around, you know, subconsciously not thinking. And when I got to the checkout line at Walmart, I realized I walked straight to the front of the line. When you walk straight to the front of the line at Walmart, there's a problem. I just can't believe that as a society we have gotten here. This is where we are in the world, where people can't go to the grocery store. I felt so bad. I didn't even think about it until I was in the line getting ready to check out. Oh my God. I can't believe in the United States of America, people can't go to the grocery store. Really? So this is what we're doing now as a country. It is heartbreaking. It is disturbing. And I just don't know what else to say. Because there's nothing that we could do. Oh, there is one thing that we could do. Use our voice. Use our voice. This is unacceptable. In the United States of America, completely unacceptable.
While strolling through Walmart, I noticed that it was very empty in the store. It is the first of the month, no SNAP benefits out. Wow. Walmart is feeling the crunch.
What the fuck is happening? Grocery stores are empty now. They're empty. There's no one in the grocery stores anymore. And I was at the grocery store at prime time. Like, it felt so scary to be here because no one was here. I remember the grocery stores used to be so packed, I would have an anxiety attack. Now, this is a dream, but it's also scary. I know everyone's not using Instacart and all these delivery apps. There's no way. But I was talking to one of the employees and she just said people are broke. People don't shop like that anymore and people don't have the money. So what the fuck is really going on? Because we need grocery stores to stay open.
How are people surviving right now? I just took my family to the Cheesecake Factory, okay? That's not a fancy restaurant. It's a decent restaurant. It's not something you're gonna make reservations at. 2 adults, 4 kids, all ordering off the kids menu with a tip $140. $140, which is averaging out to well over $20 per person when you're taking kids to go out to eat. I mean, we're blessed, and I'm happy we're blessed. I'm happy that we're able to afford that. I don't want to spend that much, and I don't want to have to afford that at that level. I just don't know how the average American family is getting by right now. I know the data says that the majority of people are not getting by. The majority of people are living paycheck to paycheck, and credit cards are maxed out. But when something like the Cheesecake Factory, something so simple, costs $140 for a family of 6, it just kind of seems insane. I don't know if we can ever go back to the level that we were at, but I don't know. What do you guys think? What is that normal? Do you think that that's just normal life and that's what the Cheesecake Factory should cost and normal restaurants should cost? Let me know.
Is it just me or are we in a global recession? I mean, this is not normal. It is 9:40 in the morning, Thursday, September 18th, and this is how our shop is looking. Now, thank God I have a few inspections to do, so I'm going to stay busy today. I have like 14 government vehicles I have to do. But you can't tell me this isn't a government recession. Like, what the hell is going on here? I mean, as you can see, we're so busy. We have so many cars in here right now. 9:30 in the morning. We should be packed. We should at least have oil changes. We should have something. And before the people start commenting that, well, you know, shop charge too much money. Our shop doesn't. We actually charge a lot less than we should to make good margins and actually make money. So we actually undercharge a whole lot at this shop, and we still don't have business. We are probably the cheapest shop in our area compared to all the other shops. Our labor rate is only $135. Other shops are like $150, $160, $180. Dealerships are like $200. And we do decent work. We do good work on cars. We never have complaints. We never have people come back. We never have returns. This is how our shop looks. This has got to be the beginning of the middle of a recession and probably the beginning of a depression. I've been here 6 months. I have not seen it this bad. And it's been like this for the last probably week and a half, 2 weeks. So what's gives? What's going on? Why is nobody coming in? If you guys are doing work on your own vehicles, respect. I respect that. I work on my own vehicle. You save a lot of money that way, but the people who can't afford to work on their own vehicles and have to bring it to a shop, they're not even here.
Y'all want some fucked up news? Well, your boy up top said there will be no SNAP benefits for November. He just posted on Truth Social that no SNAP benefits should be released or will be released until the government is opened again. Now, I don't know if he's talking out the side of his fucking neck, but he will be defying a court order. He's holding the American people's stomachs hostage. Imagine being that petty and knowing that there is $6 billion in currency waiting to be used for this exact moment, and you don't want to give it up. Now, SNAP beneficiaries were supposed to receive at least 50% of their SNAP benefits this month. And that was because they did not have the full $9 billion to fund it. But now he's talking about not giving nobody shit. On top of that, he told grocery store chains that you will not be giving discounts to anybody on SNAP because these grocery store chains knew that SNAP benefits was not being fully provided this month. They want to give them a discount. And Tupe Fiasco made it very fucking clear, if y'all give discounts to SNAP benefits, then you won't be able to use that shit ever again in your stores. At this point, he is using the American people for political gain and to also raise our Medicaid premiums. So here's the deal. Either you eat or you go to the doctors. Which one will you pick?
America is collapsing. before our very eyes. Restaurants are closing their doors for good in my city at a record pace. They're blaming it on a slow season, but I think it's something else. You can't tell me the amount of abandoned strip malls that I drive by on a daily basis is normal. I know you've seen it too. All these places just get replaced with the Capybara Cafe de Jour or a flower store to placate the masses, if you know what I mean. There used to be 24-hour diners, family-owned restaurants, even bookstores, I don't know, third spaces. Now, nothing. Luxury apartments that sit vacant forever. Grocery stores that have been closed for 10 years. So much wasted space in empty parking lots until some TikTok trend comes, opens for 6 months, and then that closes too. I know I'm not alone in this, but yet every single time I bring it up, I get all the bots in my comments telling me the economy's never been better. But I ask for who? Like 100 people at the top? So the billionaires are doing great. I don't care. People like you and me, we're struggling out here. All my friends live in vans. And if we are lucky enough to have apartments or houses, we're living behind locked doors and closed blinds because there's no community here anymore. Restaurants are just the beginning. They're the canary in the coal mine. Once they're gone, so are all of our meeting places, our birthday parties, our community, and third spaces. They're not just a place to buy food. They're a pulse of the neighborhood. And also, as a live singer, something hugely important to my job. I used to sing 5 nights a week. Now I'm lucky if I can find a Sunday night gig. So I'm just here to say, if this is what a booming economy sounds like, it must be the sound of doors slamming shut. And I don't know about you, but I'm making my exit plan. We're moving to Portugal soon, where they still have cafes and restaurants that people actually go to. If you find that interesting, stick around. Because I can tell you this is not normal. And don't let internet comments gaslight you into thinking it is.
It's official. A lot of people are panicking. A lot of people are stressed, which is understandable. But there is a silver lining, and that's companies are stepping up. Even though the current administration is not, there are some companies that are doing all that they can. And I have a list of companies that are helping out as much as they can. Instacart stated that they will do 50% off on your next grocery order. And these are for people that are on SNAP, so you need to have a SNAP card or EBT card. Okay, so 50% off. And they also said that they're going to triple its usual donations to more than 300 food banks. So that's outstanding. DoorDash, they stepped up and they launched an emergency food response to help those that are impacted. So they're going to deliver 1 million free meals through food banks and waive the grocery fees. And that's going to be for an estimate of 300,000 SNAP recipients. Okay, and they've also partnered with these grocery stores: Sprout, Dollar General, Snooks, Food Lion, Giant Foods, The Giant Company, Hannaford, Stop and Shop, Hy-Vee, Giant Eagle, and Wegmans. So for the month of November, DoorDash has partnered with these grocery chains and are going to deliver as much as they can. Okay. There's also another company called GoPuff, and they're donating $10 million in free groceries to hundreds of thousands of SNAP recipients. And what they're going to do is give a $50 gift or a $50 credit for groceries for those members that have a SNAP benefit or SNAP card. So that's huge right there. And then lastly, check your local food banks. A lot of the local food banks have reached out to the local grocery stores and chains and are asking for more food, and those chains are donating more food because they know that hundreds of thousands or millions of people are being impacted right now. So at least these companies are stepping up, even though our administration is not.
When grocery aisles are full but the carts are empty, that tells you everything, right? People aren't lazy, they're just broke, and there's a difference, right? What do you think this says about the future of the US economy if this continues? Comment below, let's talk about it. Shout out once again to the creators who documented these moments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's keep amplifying real stories. Thank you so much for tapping in when you you saw this, and as usual, I'll see you on my next one.